It's Jamie from the King Blues, and just going to have a chat about the fan site of Blue Block. So what...
How professional. Very swiftly on.
So what do you think of the site being made by a fan?
It's cool, man. I think it's really cool to get like a place where fans can go and like talk to each other and connect and link up and like, you know, it's a cool thing. If it becomes a thing where like people are going to a gig on their own and they can link up with other people or whatever, that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I like the political aspect of it as well. It kind of picks up on that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's nice to think that it's sort of been made because of kind of the stuff that we do and we've made. But it's nice that it will become its own thing. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Outside of the band and outside of kind of what we do and the music that we play and what we have to say, and people can kind of go there and take on their own thing. It doesn't have to just be strictly about the thing.
No, of course. And what do you think about like bringing the fan scene back from like the 70s, like the punk
I love it.
era?
I love that. I used to be fanzines myself, you know what I mean? I used to,
Yours is terrible.
Mine was so bad. so bad.
It costs like £2 or something. Not really.
But I love the whole zine thing, you know what I mean? We very much kind of came out of that as a band, you know what I mean? It really like helped us initially, and I think it's awesome that it's like it's carrying on, the fanzines are carrying on, and it's kind of like happening in different ways.
Yeah.
People using
It's real,
different ways.
it's real, like, honest and nice, because it's not like, you know, certain magazines and websites that feel that they need to be biased towards a band because of advertisement or this, that and the other. You know, it's a person or person's opinion on something.
Yeah.
And that is just like something real beautiful about that. And you know, it's a forum. They've always been kind of a forum, open forum for debate and just talking about music.
Yeah, definitely. When I was in the sound check, I was thinking how much the music has improved. Like the new album is going to sound awesome. I think.
I learned how to play guitar.
It sounds really awesome.
Like, really cool all the time.
Do you think it's like come back from like the Scar image and things? Cause
yeah, I think we've always kind of tried to do new things musically, and we've always kind of tried to push ourselves. And I think you get some bands that we love, like the Motorhead, who kind of do the same album every time, and it's awesome, and we know what we're going to get, and we love that. And then there are bands, I think, like us, where we constantly try to kind of reinvent and push forward and do something new. And so I think that, you know, I like to think of us as more than just a kind of a ska punk band, you know. I kind of like to think that that's definitely where our feet are and where we come from, but that we can kind of play around with anything really, and hopefully kind of try and make it ours. So that's kind of what we try to do, and I think we've tried to do that with a couple of albums, and I think this time we've got there.
Yeah, you look at kind of historically look at punk bands across the range, and you know, for me the most interesting ones to watch are the ones that have evolved their sound and who they are, and they've grown. You know, you can listen to their records from start to finish and hear them grow and see the years.
Definitely.
You know, look at anyone from like in Green Day, AFI, Husker Du, The Replacements, The Refused. You know, and a lot of those bands, like, they kind of changed the face of what was acceptable to do in the realms of punk rock. And sometimes punk rock can be a cruel mistress, and a lot of people, they like to hold on to things, and I can respect that, and I fully understand that. I think it's important for artists and bands to evolve their sound and, you know, kind of just try and push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think it helps at the time, like the timing's right with like the recession and everything that's going on in the world and the war and things? Do you think it helps?
I think, do you know what, when there's a Tory government in, it's really, the only people who benefit from it are protest singers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's so much to write about all of a sudden. It's like, so for us it's kind of like, as shit as it is, if things were perfect, I don't know if there'd really be a place for the King Blues. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of, punk rock has never been the music of kind of the privilege. You know, it's always been the music of the underdog, and I think that hopefully with the album coming out now, I hope that people can find a voice in it and can find something that they can connect to and can believe in. And you know, we've always thought of ourselves as a very tiny part of a much larger movement. And you know, the timing of what's going on is you know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of one of those things where, I guess, in a way, as a band, it was fortunate for us, but it was also definitely what inspired us in the first place.
It changed, you know. It kind of changed the face of this record quite a bit. You know, when we set out, like, you know, we've had a tough fucking year last year. You know, it was like not just on the surface of the band, but you know, in terms of our personal lives and outside of that, it was a real tough year, you know, dealing with like marriage and death and both of us becoming fathers and betrayal and all of these really, really human things. And so I guess, you know, originally it was going to be it felt like a much more introspective album, but as time went on and, you know, things went to fucking shit, and I guess, you know, there was stuff we couldn't ignore and there was stuff happening around us, and kind of you look at that and you go, fuck, you know, forget about my future, forget about me, forget about you, what about our kids, you know? And then I guess we got angry again. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely it.
Yeah, so do you think like the youth of like my generation and things is like where your music is helping seek the message and things?
I hope so, you know, I hope that like there are definitely, when I was growing up, it was kind of, you were made to feel like a weirdo if you believed in like a better world, if you believed in peace and love, if you believed that you were kind of worth more than what you were getting, you believed you should be getting a better deal than what you're getting. You were kind of thought of as a weirdo, and you kind of made to feel like you're a bit of a weirdo. But hopefully when people hear this record, they'll realise that there are other people out there who think the same thing as them, you know, and hopefully when they come to a gig, they'll see there's a fuckload more people that actually think the same thing as them. And they can then feel like, you know, actually it's not so weird believing in peace and love, believing in a better world, and it's something that maybe we can work towards and hopefully achieve.
Cool. So when the album is out in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's very exciting, and the tour, that's also in March. It starts in March, doesn't it?
Yeah. End of March, start of April.
So is it going to be a big tour or like big comeback tour?
Yeah, it kind of for us it's a special tour, I think, because it's just been so long, and we've been playing kind of the same songs for so long that it's just going to be really fun for us, I think, to be able to go out and play some new stuff and see the reactions of people and be able to kind of share it, you know what I mean? We just want to share it and get it out there, so it's going to be a lot of fun for us, definitely. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a big tour.
Yeah, it's just like, it's been ages since we toured, and the fact, you know, when we had to move that tour, it was it's not a decision that we take lightly, having to, you know, cancel a show or move an entire tour, but the situation as it was, you know, we had no time to make a record, and I was meant to be having a kid halfway through that tour. Not me. My girl was meant to be having a kid halfway through that tour, and you go like, you know, sometimes these things have to take priority, but people stood by us. And that means a fuckload. I can't even begin to, you know, tell you how much it means that people stood by us and they're excited, and then the reaction when we put out Angry, and now the kind of Fire's sort of getting itself out there a little bit as well, and people beginning to hear that, you know, the reaction has been real positive, and you know, we wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for them, and the fact that they stick by us and they've been there since they've been dead means a hell of a lot.
Definitely. You know, like you know what I mean? It's been a fucking tough year, and like that people have stuck by us means everything. You know what I mean? And that we can still go out and do this, and that people still believe in it, really means the world.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.